What's up guys, welcome to Money Talk, the number one news source and the one information source for everything and anything regarding your stock market, the financial world, and more specifically, NETLIST. Today guys, we got a special video on NETLIST and I'm going to be exposing Google. Alright guys, I'm going to be exposing Google for blackmailing creators that talk about NETLIST and post NETLIST videos, and I'm going to explain to you guys how us NETLIST creators are actually being silenced through YouTube, through Google. Alright, I'm going to explain that to the point, show you guys some proof of the matter, and explain a whole lot more. And also I'm going to be explaining some things regarding NETLIST that maybe you've missed previously, and etc. So without further ado guys, this is a whistleblower video. Okay, this is a whistleblower video, and I would really appreciate it if you guys smash the thumbs up button so this video gets shared out to more NETLIST viewers so they understand what is happening to their favorite stock, and maybe we can finally do something regards that. So with that being said guys, let's get this video on NETLIST and how we are being shadow banned and indeed silenced on purpose. Start. But guys, before we get started, I want to thank the 700 Patreons that are now joining the community, because videos like this are brought to you by them. Okay, videos like this are brought to you guys by our Patreon supporters, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. Especially every single NETLIST video, almost every single NETLIST video is literally sponsored by the Patreon. Now, what is our Patreon? Our Patreon is a stock picking service guys, $20 per month, and I basically give you guys 10% profit guaranteed. That means if on the stock calls that I make that month we're not up 10%, then everybody gets refunded 100% of the money that they spent on the Patreon. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Now it's important to point out that 10% is not what I'm aiming for, but however 10% is guaranteed. I'm aiming up for upwards of 30 to 40% on each trade. I send out maybe 5 or 6 trade alerts, not including the closing positions, but just buy positions. Okay, as in 5 or 6 buys, not buy and sells, if that makes sense, if you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So check out the Patreon guys, and shout out the Patreon supporters, #1 community on stocks, okay, on stock discussions and etc. We got it here, baby. The link is down in the comment guys. Press on that, show me some love for bringing you guys content regarding NETLIST and a whole lot more. Now let's just, oh also my bad, sorry, I forgot, the Patreon also comes with a $200 a month lottery, 1 out of 20 chances. Why is it 1 out of 20 chances? That's because this Patreon caps off at 20 spots, and right now there are 18 people signed up. So get yours fast, 2 spots remaining. Get yours fast guys, okay? The link is down in the comment section. Sign up quick. Now if you miss out on the $20 version, the $30 version is the best alternative. Okay, that's it. Now let's get to what I was talking about regarding NETLIST and what is going on regarding NETLIST and how we are, as creators, we are getting silenced. Okay, so to understand what is going on, we first need to cover some fundamentals regarding how does YouTube pay creators, how is money made on YouTube, and etc. Okay, so a lot of YouTubers such as me who have reached the threshold of being able to monetize their videos are paid by Google Ads, okay, Google Ads through YouTube. Now the truth is that YouTube actually takes 50% of all the money that Google Ads pays us in order to put videos on YouTube. Now the system that YouTube uses is called RPM, okay? The payment measure, or whatever you want to call it, is RPM, which is payment, which is like dollar amount per mile, right? A mile means thousands in I think Latin or something, right? So it's how much you get paid per 1,000. Now personally, as a creator that makes finance videos, that makes stock market videos, my RPM is a lot higher than other YouTube creators. For example, an average YouTuber that talks about stocks, their RPM, or the amount of money they make per 1,000 views, is around, I would say, $15 to maybe $25, okay, which is pretty good if you get views a lot and if you work hard. For example, I mean, the first 8 months of my channel I made $0 from YouTube, right? That's because I wasn't monetized yet, and the threshold to become monetized is actually very hard. Anyways, going back to what I was saying about the RPM, right? So usually it's supposed to be, and then a creator that's maybe in the vlogging space and etc., they have a way lower RPM. Their RPM is something like maybe $3 per 1,000 views, or even sometimes lower than that, maybe $1 to $2 per 1,000 views, right? Okay, which is hard, but I mean at the end of the day they are just vlogging. Okay, so on my YouTube videos, usually the RPM that I have is around $15 to $20, okay? Considering I'm not that big of a finance video creator, my RPM is still kind of low depending on what stocks I talk about and etc., okay? Now, mind you, I usually get that $15 to $20 until I started talking about NETLIST versus Google. NETLIST versus Google. What is going on regarding NETLIST versus Google? For those that don't know, NETLIST is battling Google in a lawsuit regarding Google stealing IP from NETLIST about around almost 15 years ago. Okay, this is an ongoing battle regarding Google versus NETLIST, and they're battling this out right now. Okay, so right now they're at the throats of each other and they're trying to figure out, and NETLIST is trying to finally get credited for all the IP that Google has stolen from them. Now, when I look at my RPM, I look back and I'm like, what is going on? I dropped 3 videos today, but I'm making like $10. What is happening? So I checked some statistics regarding my videos, and I realized that the RPM on the NETLIST videos has dropped from the usual $15 a month, $15 per 1,000 views, all the way down to 83 cents. 83 cents. That means per 1,000 people that watch this video, I make 83 cents. Now, how is any creator, how is anyone supposed to be talking about NETLIST? How is anyone supposed to be raising awareness? That's why you see less and less creators make videos about NETLIST. And the ones that do are people that haven't yet reached the threshold to even get paid. So they don't really care about how much the RPM is, because it doesn't really, it has nothing to do with them. It's not like they're getting paid from it. They just want the eyeballs on their channel, right? But for someone who is monetized, to me and to a lot of other people, to a lot of other creators who have maybe made a NETLIST video and they've just never made another NETLIST video, now you see why, because it doesn't make sense. And then you compare the 83 cents from NETLIST to my previous video that I dropped, which is $17 or $18, $17.54 ish, $18 per 1,000 views. And it's like, dude, what really is the point of me talking about NETLIST over and over again when I'm not making any money, when it feels like that it just seems pointless, right? So this is how they're silencing NETLIST investors, and this is how they're silencing awareness regarding NETLIST. So with that being said, guys, I want you to share this video to the NETLIST community that you're in right now and make sure that they understand what is going on, so maybe they can support this channel in any shape or form, maybe through the Patreon, right? No, but seriously though, and maybe they can address Google on what is going on and what is happening, because this absolutely makes no sense, right? And I think personally, this is also kind of a, if you were to put it in a, looking at it from a different perspective, this is kind of good for NETLIST, because this shows that Google feels threatened by what is going on by NETLIST, and they're threatened by the NETLIST investors, okay? Now, the truth of the matter is, guys, at the end of the day, this video doesn't change anything regarding the lawsuit between Google and NETLIST. I mean, I wish it did, but it really doesn't. But it also does. It doesn't, but it also does, because if more people understand what is happening against NETLIST and Google, more people are going to invest in NETLIST stock, and the NETLIST community gets to grow bigger and bigger, and NETLIST maybe has more money to raise for the lawsuit and etc. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of, these are just hypotheticals, but you understand what I'm saying, right? But at the end of the day, guys, it's important to understand that this is a battle that we are in right now, and we are in it together, okay? So with that being said, I want you guys to smash the thumbs up button and also comment down below what you guys think about what I'm saying. Am I just being paranoid? Was that video just... These guys are acting like I said the F word 80 times in that video or something, the way they're cutting my RPM, and it absolutely makes no sense. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I'm still going to continue making these videos on NETLIST, because this is stock that I really like, and I really enjoy the community that we're in right now, and I really think that this is stock with a bright future. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and